And we are live. This is a special Wrestling with Maverick with the one and only Professor Barricade from WSU, the president of WSU. So, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm above ground, so that's the best way to put it.
Hey, like I tell
So,
anybody, it's better than the alternative.
that's very true. So, you contacted me about what 2 weeks ago now about
Yeah, something like that.
promoting your guys' app on here. So let's go into it.
Well, yeah, we at the WSN, we are trying to promote wrestling unity in a way where everybody can go to a spot to find different types of wrestling. As a wrestling fan myself, it is kind of irritating that when I start looking at wrestling, I have to go this place and that place for wrestling. And I thought to myself, with why can't there be a place where wrestling fans can go and find different types of wrestling? And luckily for me, meeting the owner of WSN. His name is Brady Owens. He had that same drive and that same thought pattern. So let me start back a little bit with that. So Brady started the Wrestling Society Network in 2018. And his goal was to put good content out and make wrestling for everybody. But unfortunately, he found out he couldn't do it on his own. So he took some time, and we go to 2021, and he decided to put out a video asking for anyone who wanted to try to co host with him about wrestling. So I saw it and thought to myself, that'd be cool, but I didn't think I could do it. And lo and behold, my fiance at the time, now wife, she told me I should go for it. And the first thing I said to her is, who's going to want to hear me talk about wrestling? And she's like, babe, you will debate it with anyone. If God came down, you would humbly debate with the Lord. So wrestling is nothing that you can't debate about. Plus, you know a lot. So after
Yeah.
thinking about it, so after thinking about it for a little while, I seen in a video, and to my surprise, like an hour, wasn't even an hour, something like that. Brady reached out to me and we had a conversation. And before I knew it, I was a part of the team. So fast forwarding,
Well,
go ahead.
that's really cool. Actually, that's kind of how I started initially with podcasting. Initially, it started off as two guys in a wrestling podcast. It was myself and Joel, and then he kind of navigated away from it, and I took it from there, and it became Wrestling with Maverick. But initially, how it started was just two guys talking about wrestling.
Yeah, generally, I feel like that's what most people do. It's just a start. It's like, well, why can't I do it? Why? What's makes anybody else different from me and my take and point of view on things? So
Right.
we we started off as a podcast, as you can see the shirt, and we were having real good fun with it. But then we started talking, and with another co-host of ours, Clayton, we all were talking about different things, and it's like, hey, you know what? we can do a 2K promotion. A 2K promotion. Yeah, we can. Man, this is, we think that's something cool. So we decided we're gonna do. Everybody had